Hi guys, and welcome back to the next episode of FM Base FC. After a successful start to the season yesterday, we continued this form, banging in the goals, playing pretty well. It looks like it's going to be a good season for us. After we finished the Weymouth game last time out, we went on to play potential rivals for the title, Notts County. We beat them 3-1, pretty straightforward game actually. Elmo scoring two pretty decent goals, and McDonough with a thumping header from a corner to ensure we run out with 3 points, 3-1 victors. Then we went away to play Ebbsfleet in a 5-0 battering. McDonough, Jameson both scoring, and then Culhane and Victor continuing their scoring run to the start of the season. Fantastic performance all round. Ebbsfleet only had 2 shots all game. Then Kidderminster, who, as you may remember, delayed our title last season. Towards the end, they beat us after we had a man sent off. 4-1 as well, I believe it was, actually. 4-0. 4-0. So they went one better than us this time. They had a man sent off early on. Culhane hat-trick, including a penalty. Oliver Williams would then put one back late on with a penalty given away by McDonough. Then Bromley back at home, Whitehead on the score sheet, a hat-trick from Victor, and Warrington getting his first goal of the season. Ensure we ran out 5-1 winners there. So Culhane, as you can see, 6 goals in 6 appearances in the league so far this season. Victor was 7 in 6, including a substitute appearance there. So league table, we are still top of the table, level on points with Notts County, who have played a game in hand on us. 17 goal difference. Victor and Culhane both top scorers, the top 2, all 3 top average ratings are ours. Culhane with 4 assists as well. Elmo 3 man of the match. It's going pretty well for us. Now we're going to play Barnet today, and I have wanted to change the team around to get some more people in, but we're playing form we are at the moment. I just can't bring myself to drop any players. So I apologise to everyone that is wanting to get some game time. I know a couple of people have made some comments. You will get your chance, I promise. But right now, you've just seen the run of form we're in. I can't change this team. So we'll give Cavani in goal, Woodinson, McDonough, Whitehead, Bonderson at the back, Elmo and McKelly in the centre mid positions. You may have noticed that McKelly has come in from Cyric. Cyric picked up a little knock early on. McKelly's come in and played pretty decent. In fact, we are going to just give him a bit of a rotate there. We're going to see how Covson performed in this role. And Ashley Munn's going to get some game times coming up as well. We just want to see how these players are performing, help them develop a little bit as centre mids. Patton and Johansson on the wings. Culhane in behind Victor, the 2 top scorers in the league. Let's go and play Barnet, shall we? See if we can continue this pretty decent run of form. Barnet playing a diamond here. They have struggled. They have picked up some form since the last episode. We're going to passionately tell them to keep the run going. Motivated, gaining confidence. See, Elmo's still struggling a bit with morale. He's slowly getting there. Praised him after all his good games. Hopefully we're going to build him back up, get him back happy and ready to stay here. So as we get into this game, breezy 26 degrees today at One Call Stadium in Mansfield. No highlights as of yet, as we're 25 minutes in, but we are having plenty of shots, plenty of chances. A couple of bookings coming in there with Woodinson and Covson both picking up a card each. And are we going to get to half time? We're not going to get to half time without a highlight. Bonson's throw in goes over everyone. Taylor picks it up. It's a pretty simple throw in that should have been, but Victor's robbed it back. He's racing forward here, needs some support. He's got to the byline, he's gone himself, and it's into the side netting. Bit disappointing there. Pavey with a free kick just curls wide as well. I am expecting Barnet to be pretty dangerous, especially on the counter attack this season. Hopefully we can exploit them wings. I'm not happy with that first half at all. not really anyone playing well either. I mean, there's only 4 players above a 6.7. So we need to kick on in this second half and play some decent football, create some chances, and that's a good ball out to Bonson on this wing. And Sweeney has put it into his own net. It is 1-0 to the base. Good play. That is what we want to see. The man running down the wing, it's Bonson, his free kick went into Johansson. Into Elmo, takes a touch, and it's a great ball, acres of space, pulls it across, and it just kind of hits Sweeney in the face and goes into the bottom corner. But we don't care. Really don't care. Goal is a goal no matter how it goes in. Woodinson to Elmo. Looks over Johansson. Pulls it back for Kovson. Culhane, Elmo. Someone hit it there. Woodinson does hit it. It's just over, and we're going to make a change now. What do we do? A lot of people not playing very well. We're going to bring Warrington on. Can't really take Culhane off for anyone as such. We're going to bring Williams on in that centre. I believe he's training there now as well. And we're going to keep just the 2 changes so far. So the 2 main men so far this season have come off. It's not necessarily a bad thing. They could have been a bit complacent coming into this game. Just help keep them grounded. And late on, let's just go and take Woodson off. It's not the sub I wanted to make, is it? I wanted Rudholm on. It's on the booking. Pretty tired, not playing very well. It could be a relatively straightforward, boring game as we get a throw in here. Cleared out to Kovson, who picks that up. Back to McDonough. Rudholm. McDonough, Elmo. Tries to switch again, but Alexander stepped in there. As Barnett come racing forward, but Warrington has pulled over and intercepted that. Johansson finds Oliver Williams. Great tackle there. Great tackle. Probably should have done a bit better with that. It's a free kick here to us after a foul on Oliver Williams. The physio is on. That is not good. And he's going to go off with the physio. We don't really need to see this. Is one of the key highlights, but we're going to watch him trudge off the pitch. Hopefully he's okay. Should get some more information pretty soon as Elmo is over this free kick. Can he seal it as we're into stoppage time here? Elmo with a free kick just wide. Decent free kick. I mean, Williams looks okay. It looks okay as we take the win 1-0 thanks to the own goal. By the time we got away with that, Elmo demotivated. That is not ideal. And yeah, as we see, he's perfectly fine. There's no injury worried there. So we was going to be playing Chorley, but international call-ups mean that game got rearranged. We do have 12 players on international duty. So we're going to come back for that Northampton game. So I'm going to skip ahead to that and we'll be back for that game in a second. And welcome back, guys, for the Northampton game. Just before we get into that, we have had a new player set up on the FM base forums. Andreas Kjærby, Danish centre attacking midfielder. Ignore the arrows as I've changed him some of his attributes as he requested. He has come in, taken over, I believe it was Trey Lowe. Pretty decent player. He's around the current level, 5-star potential. Now I'm using a in-game editor where I can't set potential range as I could in the pre-game editor. So what I'm doing is I'm using a random number generator and basically -10 range. Just setting it that way. So he's come up from the youth team. He's our first additional player into it. So this should be really interesting. We're now getting more players coming through and challenging. And we're getting into the game against Northampton Town. As you can see, 2 points clear of the top of the table now with a game in hand. Northampton down in 15th. 2 wins, 3 draws, defeats so far. The team we will be going with here is unchanged. The only difference is the bench, where Warrington has picked up sprained knee ligament. It's going to be out for up to 6 weeks, leaving us quite light in that striker position. Sorry, right, Wolves, we're going to give Kirby his first appearance on the bench, just so we can get a bit of a look at him in this second half of the episode. So yeah, the unchanged team from last time out. A couple of weeks giving us plenty of time to refresh. Let's go and on to do it for the fans, shall we? So most of the players that were on international duty have been sort of with the main teams but not playing, or the under 21s. As the throw-in comes long, it's flicked on, and Whitehead shoots, but it's saved by the keeper. Still scrappy in there, and it's gone out for a corner. I believe it was Rudholm has made his debut, and Madonna heads over for us as well. Decent start here. Already more exciting than that last game. Almost swings a free kick in. Whitehead with the header just wide, and it's our centre backs creating all the chances so far. The 3 decent ones we've seen have all come from the centre backs. Elmo over another free kick now, swings it in. Bit of a tough one really, too central, it's gone straight through to the keeper. Knocked downfield, and Johansson picks it up. Elmo now, back to Johansson, out to Bonderson. Space to run at his man, skips past one, finds Kofson, curls one just wide. Decent effort, that one. Elmo with the free kick, it's headed, it's off the bar, and Victor taps in his 8th goal of the season. The assist from Whitehead. That was well worked. Now look at Elmo's free kick, swung in. Whitehead, it came off the bar and off the keeper, and Victor just slid in there to tap it in. Continued that goal scoring form, which is exactly what we need. Warrington not scoring start of the season, and now with that injury, hopefully he can stay injury free as well. I believe I do have a strikerless tactic being trained, just in case, as Northampton look to bring it forward with Moon. Straight to Bonderson, it's given back to Lloyd. Moon, Bonderson intercepts again. Looks out wide, but Kenyon picks it up. It's over the top from McDonough. Kofson and Johansson knocking it around in the centre mid. Elmo looks over the top for Victor. He did look a bit offside. He was offside. Tight. Unlucky. Decent save as well in the end. As we come towards half time, 14 shots with half of them on target so far. Bonderson's corner headed clear. Whitehead picks it up and back to Bonderson. Swings that one in. Johansson, Elmo. Johansson hits it, saved by Arnold. Pretty straightforward. Could do have been a bit more clinical here. As Lancaster picks it up, finds Han. Straight to Cavani. You see, they are going to have chances. They are definitely going to have chances. Played well, but room for improvement. That's what we want. Motivated there. Just keep an eye on a couple of these defenders like Bonson, who is starting to look really tired. So we'll keep an eye on that as we get into the second half. Let's demand a bit more from them as Donna goes into the book. So we come towards an hour played. Let's Oliver Williams on for Johansson there. Rudholm's going to play that left back role. And we'll just leave it at the 2 for now. And that is exactly why Culhane picking up an injury, potential foot injury, which means Kirby is going to come on for his debut. With 20 minutes to go, see if he can impress, see if he can continue the Culhane form. So hopefully not a serious injury as well, not a long term one. We don't really need another one with Warrington being out, as this game looks like it's going to trickle out. Last minute of stoppage time, And that's it, back-to-back 1-0 wins. So all them goals we were scoring before have sort of dried up. But like I said last time out, a win is a win. Injury one of Cole Haynes, 6 weeks to 2 months with twisted ankle. That is not ideal. Good job, we have plenty of cover there though. So for the next game, we are going to come back mid-October for the FA Cup game. We'll either do Hartlepool or Barrow either side of it, but we will see who we get. That's what we're back for, and until next time, I am out. See you.